So we're in the car with Gary.
Hello.
Hello. And we're heading to the park again, as we did last week and the week before. Last week, Tony may have told you guys that it didn't quite go to plan.
I blew the loop controller up.
Yes, Gary destroyed some technical that was required. So anyway, we're going to give it another go. We're going to be using the Stealth Loop and the Yaesu FT-710, which is a very popular radio at the moment. Let's get there, open the boot up, make sure we got all the equipment, set it all up and see how it works.
The pub over there, should we go?
Yeah, I think we should. Right, so here we are at the park. We've got the Stealth Loop in the boot of the car. Let's see.
I've not seen it.
I've seen it. Let's see if it's actually in there. Well, that certainly looks like a Stealth Loop. So what have we got then? We've got the Stealth Loop. We've got the Yaesu FT-710. We've got a patch lead, microphone, and also a bag of bits. Right, so let's get all of this set up over by the bench in the park and let's see if we can make it work. So do you think this is a practical thing to do, Gary, to bring a Stealth Loop into the park?
Why not?
Why not? See if it works.
Yeah, well, I've done a bodge.
It'll work, it'll work.
Okay, so we have the Stealth Loop, which is down there, which has got essentially just a feeder cable, just a piece of coax. I've got some straightforward, plain old DC speaker line. I've connected the little green PCB plug, which will then plug into the back of this, like so. Take the feeder cable, which goes to the antenna port, and then we're going to take the patch cable, which is going to go to the back of the transceiver. Just to let you know that the majority of the cables that we use are all M&P cables, so do give us a shout for those, for that stuff. It's absolutely brilliant. Now what I've done here, and this is where it all went wrong last week, so do take care. I managed to do something really crazy with the DC supply because it's 24 volts. What I've done is I've repurposed some power tool batteries, and I've linked, these are 12 volt power tool batteries. I've linked them in series, giving me 24 volts, and I've just got a little connector on the back of that, and that is simply going to connect into that, like so. Now if all's gone well, that is starting up. It's going to stop and ask us for the keypad. Let's see if the loop is happy. Oh, it's tuned already. So let's put in, we'll put in 7. Yeah, there you go. You can see behind us the loop is tuning. So what frequency do you want, Richard? 14100 to start?
Yeah, we'll start there, yes.
To put this in auto mode, simply press the star, that puts it in auto mode, and then we're going to put in 14100, and then there you go, it's already tuned. 1.8, which is good enough for jazz. Well, I'm going to connect this up to the radio. So it looks a little bit scrappy, but we can tidy that up in a second. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the other side of that controller, like so.
Right, so we've got it all set up. Well, rather, Gary's set it all up for us. We're using the FT-710. Now, this radio at the moment comes complete with the matching speaker, but Yaesu have told us that the FT-710 field is going to be available very soon. That will be without the speaker, so slightly reduced cost. And also good news, the 710s, we now have the official wideband modification from the factory in Japan, so we can also do that for anybody who wants it done. Right, now let's see if we can get a contact.
The 6:30 where I am. I think we're perhaps just a little bit too close to the coast. If you go inland a little and it gets quite a lot hotter. Anyway, thank you. 73, all the best to you. We'll see you again. Papa Charlie 2, Echo Bravo Echo. Echo Alpha 5, November Whiskey clear, and we'll be listening. Bye-bye, over.
Golf 2, Mike Lima. Golf 2, Mike Lima.
Okay, Who's the station with Mike Delta Golf? Mike Delta Golf in the suffix, please, over.
Is this frequency in use? Golf 2, Mike Lima. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Golf 2, Mike Lima. Golf 2, Mike Lima, calling CQ and standing by. Well, there we go. The bands, yet again, have not been kind to us. There's only been one station, really, that we could hear very clearly.
Yeah, okay, fine.
There he is now. Unfortunately, he's got a bit of a pile-up going on, so we've tried getting in. We can't get in. We're running out of time, so it's time for us to pack up.
So the bands haven't been really very kind to us. Unfortunately, when it goes quiet in the shop, it seems to correspond with the bands going very, very quiet. We did have one reasonably loud station, but unfortunately he had a bit of a pile-up because everyone could hear him, and I think everyone just descended on him. But
yeah, that's the luck of the draw.
It is the luck of the draw. I think a little bit about the antenna. The antenna itself is really a very, very convenient compromise antenna, and it's ideal for someone that doesn't want to put anything up permanent, doesn't have a lot of space, and I mean, you see the size of it. It's absolutely tiny. It can go in probably one of those small sheds would be absolutely ideal. You know, the little wooden sort of type sheds, if you wanted to keep it out permanently. But it's designed to be brought in, put out when you need it, and then brought back in and put away sort of somewhere. But the ideal thing about this is that it is actually slightly portable. So if you wanted to do what we've done today, and you know, we've got quite a noisy environment here as well. I mean, electrically noisy, and it's been remarkably quiet, I think.
It has indeed.
So, I mean, I think that in itself really sort of says an awful lot about this antenna. There are a lot of questions I have with mag loops and stuff. People always ask me, how does it compare against? The truth is that it's going to be down on a dipole. There's nothing I don't think that beats, you know, sort of antenna in the air basically. But this is designed for someone who cannot get that up in their sort of garden. You know, someone that's got like maybe a shared sort of garden space maybe.
Yeah.
They can just pull that out, put it outside, and it's absolutely brilliant. It will get you up and running and keep you in the hobby basically.
And it does tune very quickly.
It does,
I'm surprised at that. It's the first time I've actually seen one used in anger, so to speak.
Yeah, you can link the two. So if we wanted to, we could potentially link the radio to the actual control unit, and actually after about 1 second, the control box will then follow the radio itself.
So rather than using the keypad to key in the frequency,
you can do that.
So we can link it directly.
Yeah, it's not my favourite way of doing it, I'll be honest, because actually the keypad way is actually quite quick, because you know where you're going to go.
Yeah.
It's actually, you can be there before the actual the radio, but it's really good. We've had to do a little bit of jiggery pokery really to get ourselves up and running, but yeah, it's really good. I mean, I loved it. It's really good. I'm just disappointed today that we're running out of time. Yeah. And Martin's going to notice we've gone. So we're going to pack up. Thanks again for watching, and hopefully see you very soon. And yeah, if you need anything, do give us a call at the store on 0345 2300 599, or of course you can email sales@hamradio.co.uk, and the sales guys will do whatever you need. Thank you very much.
Thank you.